In the British Grand Prix, the gap has come down, but not as we would have liked. What sort of feeling does the result leave you with?
Very emotional race. It was very interesting to see both drivers recovering so many positions. Straight after the race, I thought it was such a good day because actually we closed the gap in terms of distance in the classification, in particular with Vettel, that was really unlucky, otherwise he would have been P1 very easily. But to be honest, the performance of the car in the race was not really what we expected, even if it was a bit better of what we saw in qualifying. The problem that the whole race weekend was not our performance. We were supposed to be much quicker and we didn't.
It was a hand-to-hand combat for almost the entire 52 laps for Fernando and for Felipe. How do you evaluate their performance?
It was really good to see two lions driving the red cars. I think Felipe had the chance to be in such a different position. Actually, after the problem he had in turn 5 with the tire, then he lost basically one lap. He was last at the lap 20, so he recovered really with such a big fight. And Fernando, anytime he smells the podium, he finds one more gear somewhere, and really it's a real fighter. So at the end, I think I'm really proud of these two drivers.
After a difficult weekend, especially in performance terms, does it help to get immediately back on track, or would it be better to have a break?
I would love to say yes, but to be honest, I would prefer to have a bit more time to analyze all the data, to see what we did exactly, what was new on the car, because we are not speaking just about small things, we are speaking about big stuff. So back to back is not ideal, but it's our job and we will do it.
One cannot avoid a question about the tire problems that occurred during the race on Sunday. How should Formula One react?
Well, after Silverstone, I have to say that the problem is we cannot hide the problem, as you say. I think that I'm thinking about mainly the young driver test we will have here in Silverstone, actually 17, 18, 19 to July, and we are supposed to test young drivers, but to be honest, I would do 3 days of tire testing if Pirelli is ready with some ideas on materials with the racing drivers, obviously, because the racing drivers experience the race and they know what is the feeling of the car and the tire behavior. So I think we should do something really serious about that.
After Great Britain comes Germany, another race with a long tradition and one that Ferrari has often won. What are the chances of adding to that list of victories?
To be honest, after the performance of the last race in Silverstone, I cannot say that we are ready for P1. But there are other races where we won, like Spain or China. The car was, the performance was different in different conditions. Consider that we will have different tires in Germany. The temperature will be different, the track layout will be different, so many things that could steer in our favor. But first of all, we need to find out why we were not competitive enough here, and then if we solve that problem, then we can fight for P1.